Hello, motherfuckers. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Okay, that's what I thought, bitch. Alright, anyways, so today we're gonna be talking about my fist fight, the first fist fight I've ever been in. You know, I mean, it's not that big of a deal for you guys, but like me, like, it's like, when am I gonna finally get into my first fight? And then it finally happened, like, shit. We're gonna talk about this, okay? So we're gonna describe this motherfucker, okay? So he's African American, about this tall. If we're both standing up, he's like, his head is right here, so he's not that much shorter than me. 15 years old, almost 16. I just turned 16, so don't even try it with, oh, you're beating up little children. No, it happened at a youth shelter. Now, bitch, you know how I be having problems here at my mom's, so I went there. And so we're upstairs taking showers. They will call us up like 2 at a time, a boy and a girl at a time. And one of the clients, we'll call them clients, one of the clients up there was, you know, talking to the staff up there because, you know, favoritism, the staff like the clients, so he let them stay up there. And then there was a girl up there just about to go downstairs. And so the other guy, the guy that, we'll call him JR. So JR was upstairs too for some reason. I guess he was, you know, talking to them. It's JR, the guy's ass that I beat. Zay, we'll call him Zay. Staff member, we'll call him Elijah. The girl up there, her name, we'll call her Angela. Elijah, they up there, and I guess Elijah was talking to Zay, telling him to go flip our beds. Well, to flip that one guy's bed, JR's bed. So Silver was downstairs. JR flipped Silver's bed over, right? And so JR thought it was funny, and so did Elijah, the staff member, and Zay. And so JR said he was gonna flip my bed while I was right there, bitch. And I said, no, the fuck you're not. And so he's like, all right, watch me. And so he goes over to my bed, bitch, and I run to that motherfucker, and I'm like, get the fuck away from my bed, and I grab him, and we start wrestling. And so it was just a joke at first, right? Because I was like, get the fuck away from my bed, you know? And so I was like, nighty night, bitch, and I slammed him on his bed. But then he, like, maneuvered some shit and, like, slammed me onto his bed, which was flipped over, by the way. And he was, like pushing me down. I was like, damn, I'm trying my hardest to get. So I was like, my foot is in the air, so I tried to kick him in his face, and the motherfucker, like, it kind of hit him, and he moved, and he went back out there. So then he starts talking shit about me. So I'm like, wow. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna talk shit about me, and I'm right here. I mean, I'd rather you talk it to my face, bitch, instead of, you know, behind my back, because you know, I can still hear you. He thinks I'm in the shower. So I gotta ask him, what the fuck did you just say? And he's like, something about a poopy diaper. He said, bitch, you got a poopy diaper, something like that. And so I was like, oh, really? Come say it to my motherfucking face, bitch. While the staff member's right there. He doesn't, or no, he's over here. All right, so, anyways. So he comes into my face, to my space, bitch. And he's like, he says something real slick or some shit. And I said, we'll do something. And so he pushes me, a little closet right there of towels. And I push him into the towels, bitch. And so he's gonna come push me back, right? He's gonna run, he's like running to come push me. And so as he's running to come push me, I grab that motherfucker and I slam him into the bathroom. And so he lands on a basket, and I grab this motherfucker by his shirt, and I'm like doing this to him while he's on the ground, bitch. Like I'm picking him up and slamming him on the ground. And so finally I stop, and he turns around and he like starts swinging on me, like. But so then I start swinging as he's getting up. So I'm like, bah, 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 as hard as I could, like I was mad, bitch. And so then, again, he was trying to swing on me. So, like, as he was, you know, trying to swing, he grabbed me. And so I grabbed him, and then I slammed him against the closet, bitch. And then somehow, I think he pulled me into one of the rooms, the girls' room. And we're in the room. And so, some way, there's a dresser there, and I guess it got pushed all the way the fuck on the other side of the room because I pushed him into the tray. And so then, you know, he's like telling the clients, go downstairs, because at this point we're like fighting like motherfuckers. And so he's like trying to open the door. Elijah, the staff member, is trying to open the door, and he can't. And because, you know, I got him up against the shit. And so he like pushes me. It's like a wall like this, and he pushes me against that wall while he's like holding me like this. And like, and I think he's trying to like punch me, but he can't really get. I don't know what he was doing the whole time. Like, he was trying to punch me, but I couldn't feel it. I could not feel it. It was probably the adrenaline. But anyways, so I was like, I stopped for a second, and I realized, bitch, I might get a charge. And then I saw his bare back and then the top of his head, bitch, and I just started like bah, one on his head, one on his back at the same time, bitch. I'm like, bah, 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 bitch. And so then I see that he's trying to open the door, and so I open the door, like, as we're right here, and like I'm still punching him. I open the door, and so he's in the JR sees that I open the door. He pulls me out of the room again. He pushes me out the room, and I see he's trying to pull me down the stairs, motherfucker. He's trying to pull my ass. I'm like, hell no. And so I grab his shit and I fucking fling him down the stairs. But bitch, that motherfucker was holding on tight, so we like kind of like both stumbled down the stairs. And so then at that point, he falls and he's sitting down, and I'm like swinging on that motherfucker. And so he stops, and I'm like, bitch, you better stop because they're going to charge you. And I'm like, and I stopped. And I said, that's what you get, nigga, bitch. And I said, I was kind of like, it wasn't a racist thing. I would have said it if it was a white motherfucker too. You know, I don't want y'all to think I'm racist. You know, I love black people. Most of my friends is black, bitch. I fuck with black. That's why I don't like white people. They stupid. I'm just kidding. And I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm pumped, bitch. I got adrenaline. Like I ain't never had in my life, bitch. And so I was like, damn, I just beat his motherfucking ass, bitch. And so the two people that were up there watching us for like half the fight, they were laughing their ass off. They were like, damn, bro, you beat his ass, like, da 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 da. And so, the staff member downstairs, we'll call her Nancy. So the staff member downstairs, her name's Nancy, and so she's like, oh, what happened? Like, and I was like, I beat his fucking ass because he was fucking with me, you know, and like she didn't get onto me for cussing. And so finally they both come downstairs. That motherfucker sits down on the chair twirling his little his hair, and he's like, y'all know how y'all like sit down and y'all leg like goes up and down and shit when you're fidgety and shit, when you're nervous. Anyway, so he takes me into the kitchen, and I'm getting myself a drink, bitch. Bro, I beat his ass. There was another motherfucker. Now, I don't want y'all to think that this is with race or anything, because there was another, like, earlier that day, I was arguing with the guy downstairs, Silver. He's also a black guy, a really tall black guy. And it was only because it was me and then 3 other black guys. There was no white guys. So it's not a race thing, bitch. I don't know what the fuck. You know, just happened to be black people there, you know. I didn't have a problem with Zay, but I didn't have a problem with Silver and JR. And they both pissed me the fuck off. And Silver was like, said some dumb shit. And I cussed him out. And he didn't, you know, he didn't really say anything for me to say, come say it to my face, you know, because I was like, okay, well, fuck you, get the fuck up out of my face, and go suck a dick. And so I just left and I went to the counselor, bitch. There was nowhere to go upstairs. There was nowhere to go. The motherfucking staff member was also provoking shit. So I was like, damn, it's either I beat his ass or I look like a pussy bitch. I beat his ass, you know, it's the best round. Nobody got charges pressed. I didn't press charges, you know. And obviously, black people aren't going to press charges. Because, you know, they don't do that shit. That's white people shit. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just kidding. See you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe. If you asked me, if you were on Instagram, and I said, do you want me to post this? You better press like, bitch. I better see some likes. Just kidding. You don't have to. Bye, bitch.